It's traded at 0021. Really nice setup here with this chart. I put it over here on our list of tickers to take a look at today. Not quite fully set up yet, but it's starting to get to that point. I would definitely put it on your radar right now to watch moving forward. So one thing that I noticed with this one is, as far as the chart goes, it's been bearish here for quite some time now. Quite some time, almost 2 months. You see those red lines? That's going to be the area that this chart was bullish, or I'm sorry, bearish, and it just flipped over 2 days ago to the bullish. Now, does that mean it's going to take off right now? Not necessarily, but it means that all the indicators are starting to point, that's starting to shift over to a bullish setup. So that's why I wanted to take a look at it here nice and early. We've seen some more and more steady volume coming into this thing. Let's see, yesterday, going to be 4 million shares, and we're already at 1 million shares today. But just last week, you're down there at 300,000 shares traded. Exactly a week ago, 300,000 shares traded. So it's definitely starting to pick up right now. I would definitely watch for a break of the 0023 area, in my opinion. If you break that, this would go on a technical analysis alert with volume. But right now, you guys are going to have to get through that key point. Okay, that's going to be the 30 and 20-day simple moving average. You're going to have to break. If you break that, everything then will be set up on this chart for a move. So that's what we're going to be watching for. And important to make sure that the 0020 is going to hold. That looks to be a support line coming back here. It does have a history of breaking it, but it bounces right off of it again. So keep that in mind as well. So I do like how it's starting to set up. Look at what happens when it breaks the 30 and 20-day simple moving average. I mean, even though it was pretty spread it up there, but back here, over here, every single time it's just pop, pop, pop right off of that. See that over and over here with this chart. Like I said, down here is kind of low. It didn't make too big of a pop right here because they were pretty spread it up here with the moving averages. But down here, most importantly, look at how much. Look at the how close it's together now. Spread it out right there, even right here. Huge spread on that. But down here, it's just a straight line now. So watch for that volume to pick up and break you through that 0023 area. A close at 0024 or 25 would put this one on a technical analysis alert.
All right, so these guys right here, they're Pink Current, and their latest was the annual report was out on March 6th, 2017. If there's any recent news. No recent news. All right, so this annual report, I pulled it up really quick. Hold on one second. All right, so an overview, I'll go right to this one right here. It's the liquidity and capital resources. On December 31st, 2016, we had cash on hand of $1,361, a net decrease of $1,067 from $2,428 as at December 31st, 2015. Our current liabilities exceeded our current assets by $636,006. Our primary sources of liquidity are revenue from film sales, advances from our primary shareholder, proceeds from the private placement of our stock and issuance of notes, and expenditures payable. Our primary cash needs are for expenditures in connection with the investment in developing new revenue generating opportunities and to support our operating costs. We're continually exploring all forms of financing and plan to avail ourselves of both the new crowdfunding opportunities and the capital raises activities such as Regulation A. Plus, if we are unable to secure additional financing on favorable terms, or if such financing is unavailable due to credit market conditions, our ability to pursue our business objectives may be adversely affected. All right, so let's see. Net cash used in operating activities for the 12 months ended December 31st totaled $30,072, less cash provided by a net increase in revenue activity, $29,005 for a net decrease in cash for the 12 months of $1,067. All right, let's see. All right, so this company right here, they're a Global Entertainment Holdings. The subsidiary serves as a holding company for its wholly owned subsidiaries California Lit Funding and Lit Funding USA. The company through its subsidiaries is engaged in the development, financing, and production of feature-length films Operates as a development stage company. The company anticipates not only producing motion pictures, but also acquiring the film asset to build a library and capitalize on the market opportunities associated with motion picture. Company employs a flexible strategy in developing, financing, and producing its motion picture and film properties. So what's that? All right, so I mean, there's a lot of different things. Obviously, you need to go through and do some due diligence on with this one. And if you are interested in doing so, just go right over to that GBHL board, go right into their filings over there, and pull up their recent news, which they don't seem to be too big on like putting out news releases, but they're big on doing their filings, which is always a plus. So then you got their company profile over there, the financials. If you have an opinion, feel free to share it over on that GBHL message board with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using the site daily.
All right, with the chart 0021, watch a break of 0025 would put this on a technical analysis alert. Resistance at 0023 and 003, support at 0021 and 18. So keep an eye on this one, GBHL. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if this is your first time watching us. We'd appreciate it. If you have another stock that you're following that you think's ready to rock and roll, let us know over at investorshangout.com/live.